The air grows heavy with the scent of ozone and fear. Above, the aurora borealis shimmers ominously, casting eerie shadows on the snow. In the distance, a low growl echoes, a rumble that seems to shake the very foundations of the earth. Emerging from the swirling snow, silhouetted against the dancing lights, is a creature of nightmare, Fenrir, the great wolf of Norse mythology. His fur is the color of midnight, his eyes burning embers. As he bounds forward, the ice beneath his paws cracking and giving way. But Fenrir is not alone. Drawn by some primordial pact, summoned perhaps by the tremors of his approach, a new horror stirs in the shadows. Cerberus, the many-headed hound of Hades, emerges from the gaping maw of the underworld. Each of his 3 heads carries a gaping maws filled with razor-sharp teeth, each crowned with a snarling visage of pure menace. The living and the dead, it seems, are about to be treated to a spectacle of unimaginable carnage. Let the scholars and bards debate their origins. Let the theologians ponder their parentage. This is a tale of primal forces, of untamed wilderness given monstrous form. Fenrir, born of chaos and prophecy, doomed from birth to bring ruin to the halls of the gods. Cerberus, child of monsters, tasked with guarding the gates of death. 2 creatures synonymous with destruction and despair. And yet something new stirs in the pit of our stomachs, a cocktail of terror and excitement as we witness their fateful meeting. Who will win the coming fray? Can the mighty Hound of Hell hope to hold back the great Wolf of Doom? The sheer scale of these beasts defies comprehension. Fenrir, when fully grown, dwarfs mountains and shivers the foundations of the Norse cosmos. Cerberus, a creature of hellish lineage, towers with multiple heads and a serpentine tail. It's a clash of titans, a battle of behemoths. They circle one another, predator and predator, each sizing up the other, each sensing a kindred spirit of chaos and destruction. A low growl rumbles in Cerberus's throat, a sound that speaks of countless souls devoured, of ages spent in the heart of darkness. Fenrir responds with a snarl, a sound that echoes with Ragnarok, the death of gods and the twilight of the worlds. Then, in an instant, all caution is thrown to the winds. Fenrir lunges, a gray streak of fur and muscle and fury, the very air parting before him as he closes the distance between them. Cerberus meets his charge head-on, or rather heads, for each one seems possessed of a will of its own, snapping and snarling as they meet Fenrir's onslaught. It's a whirlwind of snapping jaws and gnashing teeth, of slashing claws and battering bulk, snow and ice flying, mixing with the spray of blood as both beasts trade blow after devastating blow. Each head of Cerberus is a deadly weapon, but none can hold Fenrir back for long. His fury is a force of nature, unrelenting and terrible to behold. Yet the Hound of Hades is no mere lapdog. Though mortal champions have stumbled before him, Fenrir is a being of chaos, a harbinger of doom. And for a moment, the fate of existence hangs in the balance. Will Fenrir tear through the barriers of hell, bringing Ragnarok to the realm of the dead? Or will Cerberus stand firm, anchoring the boundaries between life and death? Their battle rages on, an infernal ballet of bloodshed and bone-shattering force. The very fabric of reality seems to tremble before their might. And still, neither beast gives ground. Who could hope to stand against such unbridled power? Who could hope to tame the storm when faced with such a tempest? Perhaps only another force of similar magnitude, another embodiment of untamed wildness. In the end, the victor may not be determined by might, but by circumstance. Perhaps some external force will tip the balance, some twist of fate or act of will from the gods themselves. But one thing is certain: when Fenrir and Cerberus clash, the very foundations of the cosmos shake, and we mortals can only cower and wonder at the terrible majesty of the unseen world laid bare before us.